I can't see how that is good value for money. That is what a customer has come back to me and said. I've priced the job and the customer's come back and said, I can't see that's good value for money. It's only going to take you a certain amount of time to do, and I only want to pay you this much. So buckle up, because I'm going to show it from my point of view and justify exactly why I charged what I charged. This video is going to be one that every plumber or electrician or carpenter will have had at some point, and it is that nightmare customer that you price a job for and they come back saying, I don't know why you're charging that much, it's not going to take you that long, and I'm going to show you exactly what a customer sent to me, basically what they were willing to pay me. So now it seems customers are telling us what they're going to pay. It's not an auction, we're tradespeople. People are paying for them years of knowledge. So buckle up and we'll go through it, because I've got it all on my phone. So this is how it happened. I'll put everything up here. Let's put it into some context. I'm doing some work, or I've done some work for a chippy mate of mine, and he had, funny enough, he had a little job from this customer. She got him in on the pretense of just a day's work to fit some units. Now, he rung me up after 2 or 3 days of being on this job and said, Mark, could you come and have a look at fitting the towel rail in the bathroom, and there's a downstairs rad that needs doing. So I went out to see him, and he basically said to me, the customer got me here for a day to do this, and he's there 3 days. He basically fitted the bathroom for her, because this is a key bit, because the previous plumber or the previous tradespeople never went back. As you will all know, that is a massive, massive red flag to anyone. Dave knew it. Dave, you know, he's been in the trade long enough, he knows what's what, so it wasn't too much of a worry. Anyway, he got me there to give him a price for connecting the towel rail up in the bathroom. One of the pipes needed altering. It's a 10mm pipe coming above the floor, and they wanted it putting under the floor, along and into the towel rail, the other side connecting up. And then downstairs there was a rad that had been hung, probably by the previous people, too high, so it needed dropping down and connecting into the system. So the system needed, it was a pressurized system, the system would have needed to be drained down. Drain the system down, connect the downstairs radiator, I think it needed a couple of valves or something on it, and then upstairs, get the floor up, expose the 10mm pipe, can hang the radiator, hang the towel rail, connect it up, alter the 10mm pipe under the floor, get it under the floor, up and into the bottom of the towel rail, and then obviously put the floor back down. Refill the system, add inhibitor, spend however long it takes to vent the system. It's a fairly big house. It was pressurized, so shouldn't have been an issue. Go around and vent the radiators and make sure the job's all clean. So at this point, what would you roughly gauge the price for that to be? So I said to Dave, as a buddy of mine, I'll do it for 200 quid plus the bits. Now that's cheap. Let's now get on to the message. So as I say, I'll put it up here. So this is Dave to me. Morning, mate. Hope you had a good new year. Just in Barford, have you got a date and price for those radiators, as the customer is asking? Thanks. Hey, buddy, we'll take a look later. Was connecting that one up and the one downstairs, wasn't it? So connecting the towel rail up and the one downstairs. Yeah, that's it. They're coming to do the bathroom floor on Monday the 23rd. If you can do it before then, perfect. I can do it next Wednesday, so I fitted it in. Sound, we'll let the customer know. How much you think for the bits? 30 quid-ish. Okay, I've messaged her. Right, this next message is where she's come back to him. She's come back. Too expensive, 2 radiators, 2 hours max. So she's telling me, or telling Dave, it's only going to take 2 hours. I don't know what she does for a living, but it's not a plumber. Can't see that as good value, I'm afraid. So straight away, he's sent that back to, so Dave's replied to that, fucking customers haven't got a clue, which they haven't. Some have, some haven't. So that's pissed me off straight away. So in my head, straight away, I'm going, I'm not interested in this job anymore. I don't want to do it. For her to come back to that at 200 quid, not interested. I've replied to Dave, what about the bit about draining the heating system, refilling it, adding a inhibitor? This is why that woman has had so many tradespeople. Dave's replied, I know, yeah, that's my reply. It's more than 2 hours work, has got to drain the system and move the pipe. I've been today, finished that bathroom that he was doing and just sent her the fastest invoice he's ever done. We'll wait and see now, and she can sort her own plumber out. Fuck it. And to be fair, that's right. You know, he's given her a price. She's come back with that. Dave's gone, you know what? You sort it. I don't want to get involved. I spoke to my plumber. He's give you a fair price. If it's not good enough, you sort it. So I said, not your fault, mate. Don't worry. People like that really don't have a clue. I hope you don't have any issues getting paid as I can see her being a right pain. So that was me to him then. Look, if she's like that, is she going to be a pain paying you? Yeah, I don't think she knows what's involved. She asked me for just a day's work to finish the bathroom, as I've said, and he's been there 3 days. She's asked me to do loads more there as well, so we'll wait and see. If she don't pay, I'll be ripping the bathroom back out. You know, it's just what us tradespeople say. There's a reason why you had to finish off someone's work, because she's clearly a nightmare. It's like the message you forwarded to me that she sent. She's saying it's 2 hours max. She's telling you how long she thinks it's going to take. Hate customers like that. If she came back, so this is me, if she came back and said, yeah, do it, I wouldn't want to do it now. Even if she said, I'll pay you double. My interest in that job is gone now. I'm not interested. He's then invoiced her. She's paid him. Then she's came back. Hi Dave, all paid. Do you think the plumber would do it for 150? She's now bartering with me, or with Dave. No, think that seems fairer. Oh, okay, that seems fairer to you. For me, no. This is what annoys tradespeople. This is where tradespeople don't get their say in things like this. Do you think that seems fair? Just hate being overcharged. Well, you wasn't. No way was 200 quid overcharging her for that. Or do you think I'm being unreasonable? Yes, you are being unreasonable. And he's just replied, fuck's sake. On the plus side, Dave got his money. As long as you got your money, mate. Right, I've just had to quickly jump back in the van to re-record this little bit because I messaged Dave just to say, you don't mind me taking screen grabs of what I've just showed you. And he was like, yeah, no, not a problem, etc., etc. And then he went, I'll quickly send you another text message that this lady sent him a week or so later, I assume. So sorry, Dave. Hope I've not offended you. I'm very annoyed with myself for turning down your plumber. It was really stupid of me. I hope we've not fallen out. All paid. Obviously, Dave's not fell out with her. It's not that. But the fact of she's obviously now gone to A, try and get another plumber that she can't get, or B, she's gone to another plumber and they've turned around and gone, oh, it's 500 quid. So now she's kicking herself. People just don't realise when they get genuine tradespeople, they need to trust them. So yeah, in hindsight, she shouldn't have gone down that route. But as soon as you do that, you ruffle feathers. But that is why customers, this is the bit that the general public sometimes don't see. Customer has a preconceived idea of how long a job is going to take. Don't get me wrong, there are people that will rip people off. Some people would have gone out and charged 600 quid for that or whatever. I work in my local town. I've got 16 years worth of working for myself in my local town. I wouldn't rip people off because one bad job, everyone will know about it. That was a fair price for her. And I just wanted to give you an overview of that because that job really pisses trades off. It's even if it's a 200 quid job like that or a £2,000 job, or it's like when you go to do bathrooms. I always ask the customer, have you got a rough figure of where you want to be at? Because people's idea of a bathroom renovation is you get it done for 3 grand all in or 10 grand all in. It completely differs on bathroom to bathroom what you're putting in. So I hope you appreciated that little rant, but it's just what goes on. As I always say, this is real world plumbing. I'm showing you what we've got to put up with. So if you appreciate that, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I admit it's a little bit of a rant and some people have skipped through it because they're not interested. But if you have watched it, you'll completely understand. And drop me a comment below about any jobs like that you've had, any little stories like that you've had, because I'm not the only one. I know full well I'm not the only one.